How are you guys? Back to do a lesson for a song called The Three Little Bears from Jimi Hendrix. This was on an album called War Heroes that I had. Oh man, I really wish I still had it. I think I had it when I was like in my 20s. I bought it from like this bootleg record store in Albany that's still there, actually. It's called Last Vestige. And this is a song I always loved and wanted to share it with you. Just for the shiggles, you know. It's not one of his mainstream songs or anything like that, but good song. Nonetheless, great song. And I can't really sing it and play it at the same time, but I'm going to show you some of the licks he does. So you're going to be tuned down a half step, and it's in the key of B. And you're going to start with like playing a B like this with your, your thumb at the 7th of the low E, and this shape. Start with that, and then you're going to come to the what is it? The 9th of the G. Well, your first finger is going to be at the 8th of the G, and you're going to add your second finger underneath and then lift it off. With your ring finger, come over to the 11th of the D. You're going to like give that note a little vibrato there. And then 11th, 9th, 8th, back to the 9th on the D, 11th, 9th, 8th, 9th, 8, 9, 8, 11, 9, 8, 9. Then does that twice, and then you're going to come up to the 11th to the 13th on the G. Back to the 9th, and then 9, 9, 8, 6, 8, 9, 9, 8, 6, 8. Sorry about that. 11th, 11, 13, 9, 9, 9, 8, 6, 8. And then you're going to start, like the chords. So it's going to go from like B to E, and then C sharp, power chord to F sharp. And then he's doing something like, well, B to C sharp, E, F sharp, and again, B to E, C sharp, F sharp, B, C sharp, E, F sharp. And then he's going to be coming down to the, well, there's two different ways you could do it. You could come down to the E down here at the 12th. So what he's going to be doing there is going from an E to a D, and then D flat, C, back to the B. And then, let's see, there's another little lick too where he's doing something like this. Oh no, it goes. So what he's doing there is Hendrix loves to do inversions of chords. Like if this is a B, he's gonna do It's a little lick that he's famous for. So you're going to do that inversion on the B. Go to an E, and then with your pinky you're going to bend, not really bend, but hit that note at the third of the low E. And play the E chord. Come to the C sharp. And you're just playing like an E position at the third fret, which is it's an F sharp. You're going to do the same lick that you did on the E. And then you're just going from the B to C sharp to E to the F sharp, but you're going to do a lick at the bottom part of each chord with an inversion. And then eventually it's going to go back into the opening. It's hard for me to remember exactly how this goes. I don't have the album anymore, and I noticed that on YouTube there's no, with a lot of the Hendrix, there's not like his big hits as well as any other studio cuts he's did. It's hard to find it on YouTube. I think that his estate, whoever is handling his publishing or whatever, they don't. It's really hard to find his stuff on YouTube. Whereas the Beatles or the Stones, any of that stuff you could find on YouTube. But certain artists like Hendrix and Dylan, I noticed it's hard to find their material online. So you have to have, you know, a copy of the CD or something in order to play along with it. And, you know, that's why lately I've been wanting to do more Hendrix, so I just ordered First Rays of the New Rising Sun and South Saturn Delta and a few others to try to brush up on my Hendrix. So I'm just doing this from what I remember from the song. Alright, and I hope you're able to learn from this. I'm just kind of doing this like off the cuff, and you know, like I said, just for the hell of it, and for the people that can, you know, get something out of it, great, you know. I hope it helps you, and hopefully I'll be back soon. All right, take care.